Eagle Country 99.3. Jason Aldean, a little more summertime. It is 8:11 on this Friday, heading into Memorial Day weekend. Flood watch in effect. We could see some showers and thunderstorms with a high of 66. Showers expected again tonight with a low of 62. Tomorrow, more showers, more thunderstorms, high of 77. Sunday, chance of showers with a high of 81. Memorial Day, guess what? Chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 80. Right now it is 60 in Eagle Country, but we know what, we got better news to talk about because I love having special guests in here, especially when it's exciting news. I have Clark Wheeler, who is the Assistant Vice President of Quality Operations at St. Elizabeth Healthcare, and Dawn Walcott, who is from Rising Sun, and she's the Director of Nursing Operations at St. Elizabeth Dearborn. Over 29 years experience. Clark, you have 18 years of experience, so you guys get to come in here and you get to give us the exciting news of what's going on that you just announced last week.
Yeah, so we're very excited to share that last week CMS announced their annual 5-star ratings, and happy to share that St. Elizabeth Dearborn for the third year in a row now has been named a CMS 5-star.
Well, explain what that is, because that's very impressive.
Yes. Yeah, so CMS is the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, and they are the ones that are actually responsible for about 160 million folks across our country's insurance. So they manage the Medicare program, Medicaid, Children's Health Insurance Program, and the health insurance marketplace. And so the CMS 5-star program was actually started back in 2008 so that they could help their consumers really determine where do they want to go to receive their health care. And so the 5-star program, it's a rating 1 through 5, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest. And they look at measures like mortality, readmissions, safety, timely and effective care, and then patient experience. And in evaluating those, they assign hospitals a 1 through 5 rating, and really to help those consumers to say, you know, where is it that I want to go to receive my health care.
And this award's kind of rare, correct?
Yes, it is very rare. So as you look across the greater Cincinnati region, Dearborn is one of 4 hospitals in the greater Cincinnati area that is a recipient of that. 2 of those other 4 are also St. Elizabeth facilities. Happy to say that our Edgewood and our Fort Thomas campus are also CMS 5-stars. As you look across the state of Indiana, Dearborn is one of 12. In the state of Kentucky, there are only 5 CMS 5-stars, and then in Ohio, there are 18. And so really happy now. We've had 7 5-stars across the St. Elizabeth system over the past 3 years, and so really recognizing the really high quality care that we offer.
Well, Dawn, why do you think St. Elizabeth Dearborn has been able to achieve this recognition 3 years in a row now?
This recognition, it really reflects our associates, their engagement, their pride in what they do. They're very connected to our community. That creates accountability in how we care for our patients. They have built a culture at Dearborn where people feel valued and supported. That also drives our engagement. When you have that engaged team, it does show. It shows in our patient care, our teamwork, our overall experience. At the end of the day, it's really about our people, their commitment to the community. That's really what makes the difference.
So what does it mean actually to be, I mean, you kind of touched on this already, to be a CMS 5-star hospital to patients?
Yeah, so it means the highest quality rating in healthcare. For our patients, those CMS 5-star hospitals, they're recognized as providing that elite quality of care, and that's based on many performance metrics. It means having a seamless experience. 5-star hospitals, they excel in patient satisfaction scores. That reflects the patient experience and those high standards of care. It also means clinical outcomes. Superior clinical outcomes includes lower mortality rates, lower readmission rates, lower infection rates. Being a 5-star means high levels of safety. First, 5-star hospitals, they consistently perform very well on our safety measures. Innovation and excellence is also very meaningful for 5-star hospitals. They demonstrate high proficiency in administering timely and effective treatments for many conditions. It also means patient-centered care. A hallmark of those 5-star hospitals is emphasis on patient-centered care practices. That means effective communication and respect for patient preferences. It also means focusing on preventative care. These 5-star hospitals, we're proactive in providing preventative health care services, such as vaccinations and screenings. That also maintains a healthy community.
So this is exciting news for patients because you can just stay local and you know you're going to get the best care possible right here in Dearborn County or Northern Kentucky too.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for coming in. I know it's a holiday weekend, but it's Clark Wheeler, Don Walcott from St. Elizabeth Dearborn. You guys have a great Memorial Day
All right.
weekend, okay?
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.